Hello, my peers. This is Foster. We've had a lot of laughs on the channel lately. We've had a lot of fun times and a lot of great times, and after today, that's going to continue. But today is going to be a pretty sad topic. 1 year ago today, Duane Francis Horton II, a good friend to many of those in Peer Productions, he took his life. For those of you who were with us during Suicide Prevention Day, I talked a little bit about this. But he did not believe anyone cared about him. He believed he was alone. And this is only a few who commented publicly on his page after he passed. We're only going to share some small percentage of those people, not to mention all the people who don't comment, who definitely miss him. But to me, this is undeniable proof that he was loved, and he didn't know it. And I want to share, through their eyes, how much he is missed. We won't be giving any names for this. We'll give a quote verbatim what it says, and there'll be audio recording of myself and another volunteer reading through those comments. Have a great night and a wonderful life. This is going to be hard.
Dude, I just want you to know that I love you very much. You have become such a close friend to me.
Wish you would have talked to someone. Makes me really sad. Rest easy, Duane. I'll pray for you. I remember you always talked to me and struck up conversations. You told me a lot of interesting things because you're so smart. Or you told me things about your personal life. I know life was hard, but I just really wish you would have reached out to anyone who would listen and remind you of the greatness you have to offer. Chin up, Duane. You always thought no one understood you, and I'm sorry you felt that way and that life was so hard for you. Everyone will be thinking about you while you're gone, and I'm sure missing you.
My heart is absolutely broken right now. These are just a few of the many, many kind words you have ever said to me. We have had hundreds of conversations, and no matter what we talked about, you always told me I was kind and beautiful. You always helped me when I was feeling down about myself, and always offered a shoulder to lean on. You always said you were praying for me, and I would pray for you back. Well, Duane, I would never stop praying for you. You were such an amazingly kind and beautiful soul, and it makes me absolutely sick to my stomach to know how cruel people were to you. I watched it happen every day in high school. I wish I could have done more about it. I wish I could have taken it all away from you. I know we haven't talked much these past few months, but I wish you knew that you always could have come to me. You didn't need to do this to yourself. I'll miss you so much. Even if you didn't know it, you were loved by so many. I can only hope that you are now resting in heaven with your Father.
Knowing you for just a short period was a blessing, and I wish we had the opportunity to talk more or have dinner one more time. I know we didn't talk much the past month or so, but when we did, it was never a dull moment. You touched so many people's lives. You were always so kind to everyone, and I'm devastated that you had to turn to this. You will always be in my thoughts and prayers. You will always be loved and missed every day. Rest in peace.
Another friend gone. Duane, I remember you would come into our science class almost every day. and tell me about how scientists were taking the genome for spider silk and putting it in goats so their milk would have spider silk in it for bulletproof vests, or something like that. And every time I would tell you how you had already told me that. I remember our class went to a solo and ensemble, or maybe it was a career fair or something. We were all at LMC, and as we were waiting to get on the bus, you were chasing the geese that are everywhere on that campus. Everyone made fun of you, but I kept telling them that's just Duane. He's a goofy guy. Let him chase the geese. The geese here are assholes anyway. Damn it, D-Train. I know we hadn't talked recently, but you could have come to me and talked to me, man. Guess I'll just have to wait till I see you on the other side. Love you, buddy.
Duane, it's so hard to think that you're gone. You were always such a kind, accepting person, even when the school assholes wouldn't accept you. I remember seeing you at youth group and how much you smiled and how much you loved it. It's been so long since we've spoken, but I wish I'd known how you were feeling deep down. I wish I'd spoken to you one more time to let you know I'd be there for you, that we all would. An amazing person gone too soon. We miss you, D-Train.
It's been a really hard week, and part of me feels as though it's not all the way over yet. My heart hurts, but with all the love I've received, how could I be sad? Today I'm thinking of my blessing and reflecting on these sweet letters. This week has taught me so much that I really need to treat people nicer and go out of my way for them. Today I woke up to my mom and got me 21 gifts. Thanks, Mom, for always cheering me up and being there for me through every hard time. I love you.
Saying goodbye today was so hard. Thank you for being my friend, and I never would have passed physics without your help, so thank you for that. I hope to see you again someday.
I've shed my tears. What else is there to shed? The pain has only begun to ease. I'm lost in this world, yet peace overwhelms me. Rest in peace, Duane Francis Wharton II.
Hey, I was just thinking about you. I remember you brought me a flower to work one day, a blue rose. I was taken back by it, but now I realize you have the sweetest soul. I hope you have a great time in heaven.
As I'm sitting watching a World War II documentary in my history class, Duane popped into my mind. I'm sure he'd be over the moon to watch this video. It makes you realize just how fragile and short life can be. Miss you, Duane, and thanks again for the memories.
Going through old conversations, I stumbled upon ours. I miss talking to you, even if it wasn't very often. I miss hearing about your dates and the interesting articles you read that day. You were gone too soon.
I remember Duane talking to me that night about particle entanglement theories. I remember finding that kind of fascinating, even though I just barely understood what he meant. I wish he was still with us.
Missing you tonight, old friend. You saved my life, buddy. I'm sorry I couldn't save yours.
God damn you. After all this time, this still hurts so goddamn much. I miss you and I don't understand how you could. Why you could. I spend so many nights crying over you. I hate you because, damn it, I loved you. I'm sorry that I didn't save you. I'm sorry I was a burden. But why couldn't you see how much people loved you? I'll keep thinking I'll see you in heaven, but I don't even know what to believe after you passed away. I just want to stop hurting. I miss you so much.
I didn't think I'd cry this much. God, it hurts. To know that the God you believed in failed you in your moment of need. So many people loved you, and now I don't know how to go on. How am I supposed to keep living when the man who saved my life couldn't save himself? I'll never be okay. Why did you have to leave me?
I had a pretty scary dream last night. I remember feeling scared and not knowing what to do. It was in that moment that Duane appeared. He gave me a really tight hug and promised me that I'd be okay. He said he was sorry for leaving, but told me how happy he is now. Then he left. Missing you and thinking of you every day, my friend.
National Suicide Prevention Day. Give someone a hug. Tell them you love them. Say, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You never know when it might just save someone's life. This one is for you, Duane. Thanks for being my angel. The sunrise was beautiful, just like your spirit.
I think about you every day, Duane.
I'm doing a play right now where my character has a crisis of faith. You probably would have called it terribly ironic. I can forgive everything God put me through. I could see that as part of some great plan, but you were a good man, and you believed in God, and you were fiercely loyal to Him, and if God loves us more, why couldn't He have been there for you? Today I tried to honor your memory. I even incidentally went to a church function. You kept trying to get me to go to your church before you passed. You must have been vocal about it because at your funeral the pastor said how you were working on getting someone to go. Odd that your final act made that happen. I thought I would go back afterward, but I couldn't. I told myself I didn't like the church itself, but I think despite me never seeing you there, all I could think of was you. If there's a heaven, I wonder, can you sing now? You wanted to. We had fun working on music together. I wish I had made time to give you more lessons. I remember feeling so proud of your improvement, so happy for you. I wonder if you found a new Boy Scout troop of your own. Nah. You probably found a quiet spot in an infinite library adjacent to a chemistry lab. I want to believe that. I want to believe in God that you're in a better place. I just don't know. There aren't easy answers, just difficult questions.
Hey. It's so hard to see all of my memories and all the comments you used to leave that always made me smile. Wish you could message me what heaven is like.